Hey everybody, how's it going? NasalCactus here, and I am proud to show you some of my terrible Sparrow Racing League videos. I don't know if you all are aware, but this past weekend at the PlayStation event that I don't know what it's called because I don't own a PlayStation. That's not the actual title of the thing. It's something. It's like the PSX. I don't even know. Either way, Bungie was like, "Hey, by the way, you want to race sparrows? Good, because here you go, and now you can race sparrows." The downside is that right now there's only 2 tracks, and it's only going to be, I think, 3 weeks. So that kind of sucks, but it's also awesome. I was gonna make a video that was sort of maligning the fact that we hadn't heard from Bungie about new content. Like, the Taken King had been out since September, and we're all kind of sitting around saying, like, well, great, now I can get my Meta Multi-Tool year 2, I can get Radiant Dance Machines, blah, 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 blah. Like, all these things were, like, incremental pieces of the puzzle, and then, boom, hey, whole new thing. Complete with a quest line, its own bounty system, its own rankings. I mean, it's a really fully formed side quest thing. Basically, it's I think technically considered part of the Crucible. Something else that's awesome that they added with this, you can use 3 of coins now in the Crucible. The exotics, and I think after you reach a certain rank in Sparrow Racing, your gear can drop at 320. I mean, like, there was actually like a pretty big change brought on with this stuff, and it's amazing. I mean, like, it's so cool that the community was asking for something like this for so long, and they were like, okay, fine. This definitely is a test period, though. Like, when you play this, I mean, and I don't think that Bungie's really been hiding that fact that, like, this is just sort of like a testing phase for this to see if people actually really want to play it, or if they were just kind of making a lot of noise, and then at the end of the day, it's not really that popular. I'd say that for my money right now, this was 100% worth it. Not only do we get some new content with the Sparrow Racing, but they also dropped some new emotes, which I friggin' love. The one that I bought, I think it's called something like the eclectic dance or the excited dance. I don't really remember. It's very similar to the name of the Carlton dance, but it's the Sugar Hill Gang song, Jump On It. And I love it. I mean, it's amazing. Like, it's that little kind of stuff that just adds the right flavor to the game that I felt like was missing for a really long time. Because, I mean, Destiny's great, but it always felt like Bungie took it so seriously that they were never going to have fun with it. And then we get the Carlton, and we get Thriller, and now we get all this cool stuff that you just get to have so much fun with. So anyway, enough ranting about that. I wanted to kind of give just a couple of quick videos showcasing the 2 maps. So one is on Venus, which is this one, and the other one is on Mars. They're set up in a way that you do laps. This one, when you first come into it, it looks like it's a point-to-point race, but it's actually like a Vex time gate at the end that you transport through, and you're back at the beginning. So you actually do have laps. You can kind of see on the right-hand side of the screen, there is a tracking system to see where you are in the progress of each map, where the rest of the groups are at, and then things like your position. What I think is interesting about this is the gate system, which you can see here, me hitting some of these. As you hit gates in this game type, you accelerate. If you miss the gates, you steadily decrease in speed, which means, you know, it's a lot more important for you to hit them consecutively because it keeps your speed up, which means you're going to be going a lot faster than people. But also, if you are in a higher place in the race, the gates actually get narrower, so it becomes more difficult to hit them, which I think is kind of an interesting way to make it more challenging for the person in first and make it so the people in second through sixth have equal opportunities to try and catch up and win. I'm going to get a little bit more into some of the cons, I think, that come with this game type in the Mars video, which will be out just hopefully right after this one. But right off the bat, just as kind of a quick wrap up on this, I think this is awesome. I think it's so much fun. It's such a great change of pace for the game. It adds just the right content. It adds just the right flair. And it kind of picks things back up at a point where it seemed like they were going to start getting a little stale again. So I think that Bungie made a great choice in releasing this when they did. Hopefully a lot of people are going to be playing it and make it popular so that they'll take some more chances, because this kind of stuff is what keeps people around in the age of Black Ops 3 and Halo 5 and all that other stuff is out. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Oh, and just as a quick thing here, you get specific rewards to this playlist, so that's cool too. Be sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll have some more here for you soon. Bye!